It's late winter here on Lake Ponderay, and the crisp air and frosty mountains have been calling to me. There's been a longing in my soul to sail the waters that I call home, and I've come to spend a few days soaking in the beauty and meeting up with a dear friend who has intentions of doing the same.
Ruddy duck is trying to snuff me out. What do you think about this spot, Brian?
It's very cool. What made you want to come in here?
Because I could. Well, I saw it was deep enough. Well, I sent you out as a scout.
Yeah, I think you got more like 15 under your keel and then like 5 under your bow.
10, 7, and 5 on the bow.
It gets shallow really quick. I got plenty under my keel. I mean, it just drops off really quick. Yeah.
Right down, there's nothing down there.
There's a lot of land, but there's a lot of good sized rocks and stuff that just tear up the hull. Beach is fairly gravelly, but we've been here before. Went to the beach, and there's a pretty cool mine shaft if you follow these tracks. It's right up in there. But yeah, this must have been a old mining dock. There's remnants of stuff on the beach. Obviously these pilings used to do something. But yeah, it's a cool spot. Right underneath these steep cliffs. Well, I came out here to Ponderay to do another shakedown sail. Tonight I'm going to do some camping and kind of get ready for the season that way. It's easier for me if I just go and do it, so I'm going to stay the night, figure out what gear I'm missing, what gear I need, and what everything, what all I need to do to organize. When you're on a small boat, it really helps to have things put away properly and have a space for everything. So I'm going to start that process. This year we're going to do a lot more cruising, hopefully, so I'm going to dial in the boat, get it all ready to rock and roll. So today and tonight and tomorrow we'll be figuring out what I'm missing. So right now we're in the middle of a wind shift, and we're just about getting ready to head upwind. It looks like I got wind coming. Right now we're just in some eddies, wind eddies, but I can see it coming. So here we go. Let's go sailing. And just like that, we're sailing. We had a gust of at least 15 come by. Looks like there's more coming up. So wind shifts can be crazy on this lake. Come up quick. Sailing around these mountains like this and the steep walls, you get a lot of wind variation, wind shifts, and a lot of swirls that make it difficult to sail in a straight line. Makes it interesting. Well, I made it back to the dock after sailing in the highest gusting winds that I have ever single-handed in. Of course, I didn't get any footage because it would have been unsafe to do so. I'm going to upgrade the boat with fixed GoPro mounts to capture moments like this, hands-free, and hopefully get better footage this year. Well, we made it to the dock in one piece. Had some great wind out there. Now I'm going to start going through my stuff and organizing. Got quite a mess that I made. Just tossed everything in, so I'm going to start going through it. Well, I don't know if you consider this camping, but this is where I'm staying for the night, so I'll just have to pretend like I'm anchored out somewhere or on a beach. But getting things figured out, this is a good shakedown sail. With high winds subsiding, we find ourselves holed up in Button Hook Bay. This favorite go-to spot of ours is the only truly protected anchorage on the south end of this massive lake, and has been the location where many great memories have been made with friends and family. Well, I thought since it's the end of winter, it might be nice to have some nice warm clam chowder, so brought some clam chowder in a can and my stove, but I did not bring fuel, so cold clam chowder it is for tonight. This is why we do the shakedown cruises on camping, so that we know what to bring next time. And hopefully we won't forget it. It's edible. I slept pretty good last night. I woke up 2 times, but man, it was very peaceful in the boat. I slept really good. So I'm gonna get up, get dressed. I'm gonna go visit Rick and hopefully get some coffee from him.
Must be all your stuff you threw off the boat. Okay, I'm full. I don't have a bag, so that's all I can
All right,
get.
let's keep going. I got lots of hands.
Do you?
Yep.
After some hot coffee and breakfast at Rick's, we set out on a traditional litter pickup that we always do while the water is down. Unfortunately, we are unable to do anything about this derelict boat that's been around for years. It's truly sad that anybody would dump their trash in such a beautiful area.
All right, guys, I'm really enjoying my trip so far. It's been a good shakedown. Found quite a few things that I need to add to the boat for camping this year. Last night was really, really comfortable. I actually slept really, really good. Better than I do at home, which is kind of crazy. Got a little bit of time before I'm heading back to the ramp, so I thought I'd show you guys what the interior of the boat looks like. I've had a few people interested in that. It's very small. So you'll kind of see what I have to work with. It is a tight space, so like I said, storage and all that is pretty important to have locked down and have a space for everything. I still haven't got everything perfect, but I'll take you down and show you what that looks like for me right now. So looking in the companionway, immediately we have this footwell and the beautiful orange cushions, vintage. So when I'm in there, I'm able to just barely have a little bit of sitting headroom. So there's not a lot of height there. So let me sit in there. I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so this is the sitting headroom. It's pretty much tight. I have to be up in this little hatch area that lifts. Footwell. So not a ton of room. I'll show you where I have everything stowed right now. All right, so starting here, got fire extinguisher. I've got throwable cushions right here. Got 2 of them. Those are nice to sit on. Here I've got my 100% jib that's stored back there. Behind this, you can get access to the hull. I have a tote with my anchor and chain and rode back there. So when I want that, I move all this stuff up, pull it out to here, and then I can use it. I got a drone. This is just camera equipment. I got some boat safety stuff in there, some flares.
some repair parts and whatnot. Clothes. Here's my jib that I was flying yesterday. This is like a 130%er. I got 2 pillows. That's my sleeping bag that I stuff up pretty nice. Right here is the emergency toilet. So this rarely ever gets used, but I have this. There is got all kinds of toilet paper. I got sawdust, and there's a bowl in there, so if you have to pee in that, you just dump it out. But for solids, I put a bag in there. I've got all kinds of bags. I'll line the whole thing and then cover it up with sawdust, wrap it up, put it away. Probably too much information on that one, but that's the emergency. If we can't make it to shore somehow, that's what happens. This side got this is my light I usually keep for the ready. It's just a solar Goal Zero light. Knife is always handy to have. That's supposed to go on the boat before I hoist the mast. I usually forget that. More filming equipment. I have a book my buddy gave me to read. Yes, we're gonna make it to the Puget Sound this year, so doing some studying. I've got my mainsail cover, extra life jackets back there. Got my cook stove and all my other stuff in here. So that's upside down. So there's my cook stove that I use. It runs on butane, which I forgot on this trip. So let's remember that. Here's all my cooking stuff. My galley box, I guess you would call it. And other stuff. So got extra, this is actually fuel for the motor. And I have my med kit, cooking stuff, soap, my hammock, cooking pots, all kinds of stuff in here. And that's it. Oh, back there I have another cushion, and there's also some really lightweight folding camping chairs. Oh, I forgot, on this side also I have, I don't know if you can see it. Well, I got my sunshade, and there's also a whisker pole back there. Under here is where I store water. Milk jugs fit perfectly. Sorry, milk jugs fit perfectly back in there, so I have that set up. Kind of keeps them from, they don't ever fall out, so I figured that's a good place for extra ballast too. Underneath these cushions I did add some hatches, so I usually store stuff under there. There's a hatch there, there's one here that I cut in, and on the other side, and the other side has all my food in it for this trip. So that's it. Nice and cozy. This is just wide enough. It's wider than my shoulders, so I actually sleep pretty comfortably there. But 2 adults, I would say a 6 foot, maybe 6'2" person could sleep comfortably in here. Your feet are gonna touch. That's just, there's no way around that. But yeah, pretty comfortable. I enjoyed in here. It's basically a tent that you don't have to set up. Got about an hour before I have to be back at the dock, so I thought I'd throw a mainsail up and just coast along. Pretty peaceful out here.
Huge thank you to Eric and Nelson Family Canvas for making this pack for me. This thing is awesome. I keep, all kinds of sailing stuff in here. My camera is really quick access. It's really going to change the game for me sailing. And being able to walk around the boat and always have the camera safe and protected there is going to be awesome. So thank you so much. If you guys want one, I'll send a link where you can find these. He sells them. They're made out of really high quality materials. This one actually is made out of a sailrite material that I had him do a cover for my West White Potter. So it matches that material and it looks great and it functions awesome. So I'll leave a link where you guys can get those. It's a great idea to have if you're sailing and want to have quick access to stuff. That's the end of my sail. Just about to launch. The wind is getting really crazy, swirling just like it did yesterday. I don't know if it's about to blow up again or not, but it's kind of looking like it. So I'm gonna drop sail and clean up and head back home. Thanks for joining me. As always, like and subscribe if you like this video. Thanks for following me on this journey. I've been having a lot of fun. Oh, here goes the wind. All right, we'll see you next time. Woohoo, here we go. Always fun.